Well, my dear friends, it has been 5 long months since we have played with Ella. Now, for those of you who don't remember, Ella is my sim that I was trying to do a 30-day challenge. I wanted to play, record, and upload 30 videos in 30 days. This is video 15, so video 14 was 5 months ago. So you can see how well I did on that challenge. However, despite the heartbreak that went on during this gameplay, it's been some of my favorite gameplay that I did. And I might even try that 30 videos in 30 days challenge again at some point. But for right now, what I really want to do is finish up 15 days of story with Ella. And then I want to move Ella into our ForeverWorld at BrindletonBay. But first, before we even get started, I just want to say that wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you're feeling loved and blessed and safe and seen in your life and with the people around you. I'm sending you so much love. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I will link Ella's playlist in the description box, but for the quickest recap I can think of, Ella has a complicated relationship with her mother. She has 2 sisters. Her father adores her. She went to university because her mother kind of pressured her and blackmailed her a little, maybe, in a nice way. And she got a crush on one of her dorm mates. And when she saw he had his 3rd girlfriend, she got hysterical and died. 3rd girlfriend in the time that she had known him. So, you know, it was one of those things. But anyway, and then I started playing with her as a ghost, which I have to say, I had the most fun. I don't think I would have played as a ghost if not for doing this thing with Ella. My intention was to get her in here and let her make Ambrosia so that she could come back to life, because I was frustrated and angry that she died because I had a whole plan for her. And obviously that wasn't going to happen as a ghost. So she got into the ghost world, and things also didn't go as I planned. Ella has a very soft heart, and she's always trying to take care of and look out for other people. And she was doing the same thing in the ghost world, trying to solve people's problems, and she was doing all of the little quests and everything. And then she met Lane Coffin. And, well, she knew Lane Coffin actually from before a little bit. And she discovered that he had died, and because he had a toddler when he died, she thought she would make the Ambrosia for him to see if he wanted it to go back to the real world with his kid, not realizing at the time that, quite frankly, Lane Coffin is evil. So she got all the ingredients, she grew the death flower, she fished forever, got her angelfish, got her Ambrosia, and had it on the counter. She invited Lane over, and he made it disappear. Just poof, into thin air. Gone was the Ambrosia that I had spent countless hours of gameplay creating. So after that, I took a break. I was so frustrated. But I really wanted to redeem Ella. I really want to put her in our forever world, and I felt the only way to do that would be to get her in here, get her to make that Ambrosia, and be done with it. Now, since that time, Lane has moved in with her, and quite frankly, I think he's controlling her. I don't think he's a good guy. I really don't. I think that he's very controlling, and I think that he wants to make sure she stays a ghost, and she, of course, doesn't want to remain a ghost, although she did for a while. Her mental stability in the netherworlds here has not been going all that well, and she did start to feel like, well, maybe this was her purpose, was to just be a ghost forever. But then her dad met the town vicar and told him the story. Her dad is the only person that knows that she's alive. The rest of her family all thinks that she's dead. So the dad, who can't stand to see her as a ghost and wants to see her knowing about this opportunity to come back to life, he wants to see her take it. And he doesn't like Lane either. So he really wants to save his daughter. So he's brought the vicar over, and he's got the vicar trying to tell her and remind her how beautiful life can be, how much is ahead of her. She was so young. She was like in her first semester of university. You know, she had barely lived. Previous to that, she owned a pie stand where she baked pies. You know, she lived in a container home at BrindletonBay. She did not have a chance to really experience life. And so the vicar is trying to remind her of all this. And I think after multiple visits, he is successful. And she decides to do this, and they convince her to do it behind Lane's back. So that's kind of where we're at now. And that's why I have her fishing. Although, since I played 5 months ago, we've had a couple of new packs. One of them being the fairy pack. And I'm noticing luck is affecting her fishing, which is so weird. And ghosts can apparently also get ailments. Lane has an ailment right now, actually, as we speak. But our intention in this is I'm going to keep this short and sweet and to the point. She is going to get that ambrosia. She is going to come back to life. And then we are going to end this video. And the next time you see Ella, she will be back in BrindletonBay in our ForeverWorld. And I'm excited for that. And I'm going to bring her whole family along too. But they don't live in BrindletonBay at the moment anyway. Her mom's a big time celebrity. So she lives in Hollywoodland. What the heck is Del Sol Valley? Her one sister, she kind of has it all together, and she's engaged, and she lives in Ciudad Enamorada. Her other sister, Georgia, though, something's going on with her. She lives in a ratty little apartment in San Myshuno, and I don't know what it is, but something's up with her. Something's up with her. But right now, fishing is not going well because she has bad luck. So I'm going to try a couple of things here because I don't want to cheat it. Sure, I could cheat it and get a death flower, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Nope, 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 nope. Last time I had a hard time getting an angelfish too. I like fished all over. That was the other thing with the ambrosia. It took me forever to get an angelfish. I had the other ingredients just waiting, but the angelfish, I was fishing all over all the worlds and could not catch a freaking angelfish. It was driving me insane. And then Lane just, disappeared. Oh. Okay, her luck is really bugging me. I read somewhere that if you take a potion from the reward store, which, because, you know, this sim has been through so many things, she's got tons of reward points. So this curse potion here, removing of curses, supposedly that is supposed to change her luck. So let's have her take that. Ella had no curses to be removed. Okay, but did it change her luck? No. I mean, I don't know for sure. I mean, it's really weird because it keeps saying, like, she just caught a koi fish because of her bad luck. I would think catching a koi fish would be lucky. So I don't know, maybe it doesn't have any bearing on getting an angelfish or not. Let me try one other thing. Alright, I've played for about another 10 minutes and her luck does seem to have changed around. So now she's got good luck. So let's see now if she can catch an angel. The only reason I think an angelfish will have to be good luck is because you need it for the ambrosia. So you would think when they programmed the game, you'd need to be lucky to catch an angelfish. You know what I mean? It just kind of makes sense to me. So we shall see. Ta-da! I think I just saw one. Yep. Okay, great. All right. We have our angelfish. I already bought the potion of youth in the reward store. So all we need now is a death flower. Last time we grew the death flower. But I am going to check the magical realms first and see if there's a death flower at the market stall over there, because sometimes there is. So we're going to go over there and check this out. And while we're over there, tell me what you guys think. I was thinking of connecting the magical realm to BrindletonBay. Like Glimmerbrook on the whole, like have it be like a subset of BrindletonBay. because I'm building that town based on Once Upon a Time and the Good Witch, right? So there's magic in the town. I was thinking of doing like a catacombs under the church and seeing if I can get a working portal that will go to the magical realm. I mean, that would be super cool, I think, if I can make it work. Ugh, no death flower. Dang it. All right. And then even like, you know, we got to focus on BrindletonBay too, but I was also thinking, you know, even the other, you know, 5 lots over here in Glimmerbrook, we can just add those. We can build and do story, and it can be like the out in the country part of BrindletonBay. You know what I mean? And I was even thinking, because Once Upon a Time had the enchanted forest aspect to it, I was even thinking we could down the road a little bit, we could even connect Ravenwood as if it were like the enchanted forest. See? See, I've been thinking. All right. We're just, I could spend the next 2 hours trying to find a freaking death flower. We're just going to grow it. Again, she still has all the same gardens. We just have to graft a pomegranate onto a, is it an orchid or a lily? It's an orchid. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Ugh, and now the plant goes back to being a baby, but that's okay. So probably like 2 days tops. And we will have our death flower. So I'm gonna speed play through that, and then I'll catch you guys on the other side. Be right back. It is the big moment. Ah, they're so pretty. Okay. Yes. Now we have a death flower. All right. So we have everything we need. We're gonna have her come on in here and make the ambrosia. It's a big moment, people. I've actually never done this before, ever. I've never brought, oh, that's not true. I played a game, gosh, probably 3 years ago, where I had a woman bring her husband back from the dead with ambrosia. I totally forgot about that. Oh, so I have done this before. Oh well, since I forgot it, it still counts. This is exciting. All right, ambrosia is ready. There it is in all its glory. All right, I guess it's just a matter of eating it. I mean, is she going to be weird after she comes back from the dead, or is she just going to be, because I can't really remember that other game. Is she just normal after that? Keep laying away from the ambrosia. Sheesh. Okay, how is it, Ella? How is it? Does it taste like life? Okay, all right. Ta-da! She's alive! Oh, Ella, it's been so long since I've seen you like that. Although, what are you wearing? Certainly not anything I put you in. I wonder if because I changed her to be a ghost, I put her in all the ghost outfits. The game must have just auto-generated outfits for her. But anyway, doesn't matter. What matters is she's alive again. She's alive. Oh, now I'm doing Frankenstein. She's not Frankenstein. Oh, she better not be. She better just be a normal sim. All right. And now we're back to Ella. Ella needs to tell her family that she is alive, so she has invited them all over to this lot. Like I said before, her dad knows. Her mom has not been adjusting well to her girls having been grown up. And because of that, she's been having a lot of babies. So she has, Ella now has 3 baby brothers that she's never even really gotten a chance to know, because she died when the twins were still, I think, infants when she died. And I don't think she's ever met the next baby down. So Georgia didn't show up. See, I'm telling you, there's something going on with Georgia. It's a mystery we can uncover. Because even though our main town is going to be GraceHarbor, it doesn't mean we won't play in some of the other towns. You know, they have to go to an event somewhere, or her sister lives in San Myshuno. Maybe she goes to visit for the day, something like that. That is still a thing that's totally doable. I wonder if they're happy. Well, her sister and her brother-in-law seem happy to see her at least, so that's good. I feel like they're probably like, her big sister is the kind of, she's really she's really competent. I played with this sim for a really long time. She's really competent. She's very successful. She's very, she takes charge. She takes care of everyone. I think she was probably in charge a lot as they were growing up, because as they were growing up, Mom was this big giant celebrity and Dad was a college professor. It's not until Ella died that Dad really took a step back from being, he was just kind of quiet and in the background and with his books, and he had his daughters, but he wasn't like, he loved them, but he wasn't like real proactive dad kind of character. And then when Ella died, he just really changed completely. He got into wellness and spirituality, and that's why he's the one that brought the vicar over, because like he just has a whole different outtake on life and death and how things could be, should be, would be. So but I feel like growing up, I feel like her big sister was probably taking care of them a lot. And so I think she wants to take care of Ella now. She's probably so relieved. I mean, can you imagine, like in real life? I know this happens sometimes. Somebody comes back from the dead like that. It's like your heart is broken and bursting, but it's hard because I mean, so much time has changed and gone by, and people have changed, and you know, she'll write about getting married without her baby sister there. So now they can have the big wedding. Maybe we'll have it in the big church in GraceHarbor. Look at me remembering the name of the town. All right, this video has gone on quite a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, but we have Ella back. We have Ella back. So that's fantastic. And this puts an end to her 15 arc, her 15 story arc for now. We will pick her up in GraceHarbor, and the next video I'll have out is the second part of the church, which I moved. So you guys will have to catch up on that when we come in with that video. I'm hoping to have that one up by the weekend. But things are getting rolling, you guys. Things are getting rolling, and I'm super excited about it. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here till the end. And if anything I did throughout this video, or anything you saw, or if you were intrigued by anything you think allowed me to earn your like and or subscribe, I really, really appreciate you. That blesses my heart more than you will ever know. So thank you very, very much. And I hope wherever you are in the world today that you're having just a beautiful, blessed day. And that, again, as always, that you're feeling safe and loved and seen. And I will see you guys on the next video.